Trump's $1 million immigration gold card just launched, so let's look through the application, shall we? So it says you pay a $15,000 processing fee to the Department of Homeland Security, and then if you're approved, you pay the $1 million and receive U.S. residency in record time. They've previously said the vetting process will take weeks and does include an interview. And this is interesting. In the fine print at the bottom, it says additional small fees to the U.S. Department of State may apply depending on applicant. I just don't know if I believe they're actually going to be small. And this is really crazy. At the bottom, Trump is teasing a platinum card that's $5 million and allows you to spend 270 days in the U.S. without paying income taxes. I can't believe the government is advertising loopholes so people don't have to pay their taxes. And Trump said when he signed the executive order that he hopes these expensive fast-track immigration programs will bring billions of dollars to the country. At the very bottom of the website is this stern animated eagle trying to convince you to apply. As well as a quote from Trump, "They can invest in America and we can continue to build the greatest economy on earth."
Guys, let's talk about this. Hey beautiful people, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for stopping by. So all credit goes to the creators in these videos. Guys, hearing about this gold card idea made me think about something. I think it's not about the money, but it's where the money goes. Because based on how it was described, it's not really an investment program. It sounds more like a very large one-time payment that goes probably straight into the US Treasury. And guys, it sounds like paying a fee for access, not being required to create anything first. And it feels less about development and more about entry. Now, some people are saying that, and they are defending this, and they are saying that even if the money goes straight to the government, they are saying that the real value comes later, that these are really wealthy people. And once they live in the United States, they will spend money, buy properties, start investments, start companies and pay taxes. Now, the argument is that this gold card is not about upfront investment. It is about attracting high spending residents. And guys, countries already compete for rich residents and government already relies on taxes and consumption. So according to them, they are saying that from a financial angle that it looks efficient. But guys, I feel that where the discomfort comes in is that what exactly gets rewarded and how fast. Because if the requirement is simply, money paid to the treasury, then access is not earned through contribution, efforts, or anything like that. It's earned through affordability. Because look at the people that are in the US that are, taking their time, that are paying taxes, that are working day and night, families that are working essential jobs, that are contributing without the privilege. And to them, we are just trying to tell them that, okay, your labor matters, right? But not as much as somebody else's money. And I feel that is where the argument is. Guys, is this fair? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let's see what solar creators have to say.
The United States government just created a $1 million pyramid scheme, and they're passing it off as immigration reform. Let me tell you why this is blowing my mind. The government rolled out this new program called the Gold Card, but let me break it down for you. You want a green card? You don't help build the economy? You don't create jobs? You don't pay taxes? All you got to do is pull out $1 million and hand it over to the US government, and that's how you're going to get a green card. And they went even further and created this platinum program where instead of $1 million, you pay $5 million. So the ultra rich and wealthy are going to have this special treatment where they don't need to pay taxes, they cut to the front of the line, and there's nothing that they contribute to our actual economy. It's like some kind of a luxury and elite membership to join the United States. And this is what pisses me off about this program. This does absolutely nothing for our economy. The money is getting paid to the government. Millionaires around the world are going to wire millions of dollars to our US government. That doesn't go to the economy. It doesn't help the small businesses. It doesn't help build communities. It doesn't raise wages, and it doesn't put food on anybody's table. You know what's actually growing our economy? The millions of immigrants that are here working their butt off every single day. These are the people working in construction, agriculture, childcare, hospitals, you name it, they're everywhere as the backbone of the United States. Those immigrants I just talked about, unfairly wait years for this immigration process that they're undergoing, for hearings, for interviews, for their applications to be processed, many of them doing it the right way. But somehow, billionaires get to fast track, they get the easy pass, they get the fast pass, just because they can wire a check over to the United States government. Tell me how this is not a pyramid scheme. Millions of dollars are going straight to the top, that's getting all the wealthy wealthier. And everyone at the bottom, those that keep this country running, stay exactly where they are, with no opportunity to grow.
Exactly, that's what I was trying to say previously. That it's about who gets rewarded faster. Because when you create a system where money shortcuts the process, you are sending a message, whether with intentionality or not, that wealth is more valuable than what you can contribute to the society. Because we have millions of immigrants who work essential jobs. They pay taxes, immigrants, they raise families, and they are still waiting years in the system. So when they hear that, somebody can bypass all of that simply by being rich, guys, it feels like hierarchy. And that's where the struggle comes in. Because once access to a country is priced, the conversation shifts from fairness to affordability. And guys, we all know that not everyone gets a chance to compete. Guys, it just risks turning residency into a privilege for the few rather than a process that is governed by shared rules. For me, I don't think it is fair. It's just saying, oh, this is the price you are paying for being poor. This is the price you are paying for not being able, to afford this amount of money that you can pay used to pay your way out. Guys, I really don't think in this aspect the system is fair. And I mean, there's the investors visa already, the investors visa that is there. If they really want investors, right, I mean, I believe they can stick to that. But I think this gold card thing is really, really more than that. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let's see what this final creator has to say.
And it does appear that, yes, Trump's quote unquote gold card is here, complete with signature and picture from 5 years ago with more hair. He's claiming this is a direct path to citizenship for all qualified and vetted people. And it's so exciting. Our great American companies can finally keep their invaluable space talent, capital T, which leads me to believe, yeah, he probably actually wrote this himself. Live site opens in 30 minutes. Let's go check it out. Yeah, it's just as humiliating as I imagined as well. Trumpcard.gov, and then you have the official website of the US government emblem there. Anyways, how do you get one, you might be asking? It's actually like so easy if you have endless funds. All you have to do is give $15,000 to the Department of Homeland Security under what they are naming a processing fee. And then after you're background checked and approved, all you got to do is give the American government $1 million fucking dollars. There's no way that this isn't some sort of Ponzi scheme. I'm just going to say it. Conspiracy theory or not, I'm just going to say it. I did look up specifically where this money is supposed to go. And it says, according to the whitehouse.gov, the contribution will go to the Secretary of Commerce to deposit the gifts, as they're calling them, into the US Treasury and use them to, quote, promote commerce and American industry. So clear as mud, basically. I have tons of questions here, but I want to know what happens to your $15,000 if you're not approved. Does it go back to you? Does it go to Trump's pocket? Where does it go? There is not enough information here for me to confidently say this is not rolling directly into Trump's pocket.
Guys, anyways, unfortunately, we are not going to be able to answer that question. Because when I think about this gold card, I don't see a simple good or bad idea. I see a proposal that forces an uncomfortable truth into the open. Because I mean, we all know money already opens doors, but it's like this just makes it official. This just says the quiet part out loud. And the real question for me is not whether the gold card will work economically. It's whether we are comfortable admitting that belonging somewhere can be bought. Because once money becomes the fastest route in, guys, all this fairness talk we are discussing becomes just optional. And I feel that's the part that we cannot ignore. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you agree with this or do you disagree? I really want to hear from you. And if you found value in this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Please stay safe. Mental health is important. Ciao.